M25 prime time. Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Another carry for Robinson. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 15.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Throwing from the gun. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They kick the running back in motion. Pass play coming here. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jones out the play action. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, it's Gibbs. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready? 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Another one for Gibbs. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down.
Dragon 60. Down. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Jones setting up the play action. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on the football field. Whether it's a design module or a check down, you see what can happen. What kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Vikings have recovered.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
On 1st down, Jones. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go. Here we go. 60, go.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Jones now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Gets it downfield. On target to Gatson. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
50 yards on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Here's Robinson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Robinson. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So after a second look, they say he did not break the plane. No touchdown. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will finally catch up to it in just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, throw by Jones. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go. Set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He has room past the 25. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Line up the design keeper. Quick self-attack. Oh, he lost the ball. He left the ball alive! And the fumble recovery is made. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long.
Warriors 70, Hawks 7, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete in this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender
It's the ball. It's right there.
It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Jones going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring on 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Lions.
Now Jones on 4th down. Finds him over the middle. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brought down behind the line of
Detroit
scrimmage.
calls timeout. It's
A loss
2nd.
of 2.
And they
Brings
still
up
have 1 in their
2nd
pocket
and
for what's
goal
left of this
at
half.
the 5-yard line.
Okay, break.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 6 Dragon 60. Bronco 80.
Gibbs again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stops for no gain and leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
No throw for it. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down. He's going to throw this one. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Man, let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
The give to Gibbs to start the third. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
70 range, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Wow, wide open here, complete. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Gets it to the 15. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. The elite backs, they can take it to the house.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. They send the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They look underneath here, Robinson. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So they go for it on 4th partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
1st and 10.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Motioning left is their running back. Working on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Lions have 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Robinson. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw it. And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offensive line fast. From the gun, it's Robinson. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. It's picked out by the Vikings. Going the other way. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here as their scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one, huh? It hit the deck and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Detroit.
To the air now on first and 10. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Finds him on the slant. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, give to Robinson. This gets the first and more. Racing down the left side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. Early set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Moses. Ready up.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Let go.
Again, it's Gibbs. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Get it. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Third down, Jones to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. This is brought in at the 15. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Lions.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense on how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The 40. At the 20. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play.
Oh, he lost the football! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, there was zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. But that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. Thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Drawn up for him. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
16 yards.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The 2-yard line.
Ready up.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Throwing power with a big tight end. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Little tax on an extra point. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
42. Lions 32.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Off the gut they go to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Gibbs on second down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings with a 10-point advantage. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready? Ready?
Another one for Gibbs. He loses the football. And they jump on top.
You know they're screwed when they don't get it.
To clean up the mistake this late in the game.
First and 10.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Takes the second down snap. And it's completed right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's first and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing from the gun. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. They are throwing it again. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Another throw here on second down. Gets it downfield, on target to get to. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Sticking to the air here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
First down pass. Intercepted.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.